right. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to my elders, to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect out there pushing His truth in all sincerity in the four corners of the earth with all diligence, putting their life on the line as a sacrifice. Shalom to all those sincere believers out there. And it's your brother Yakuna coming at you with another quick video. And Lord willing, it's edifying. I want to get in on patience. I'm going to bring out this. Let's go to James 4 and 8 real quick. It's the book 4 and verse 8. Draw nigh to the Most High, and He will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. All right. So, in this thing, the scriptures speak on being single-minded, having singleness of heart, not looking to the left or looking to the right, being focused. The scriptures speak on how getting into the kingdom, the road is so narrow that only one man can go at a time. All right. This is James 4 and 9. Be afflicted, and mourn, and weep. And, that affliction, the scriptures speak also on being in the house of mourning, Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Because, hey, we're in this pandemic, and a lot of Jake want to be in a joyful, jubilant state again. They want things to return back to normal. And because it's a lot of this staying in the house and staying away from people and all this, that, and the third. And this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. So, being in that house of mourning, especially in these times, knowing exactly what's before us, being Israelite men and women and children, the nation of Israel, knowing what's before us, knowing that temptation is about to really ramp up, man. Satan is going to go, as the scriptures say, Satan goes around in the earth, to and fro in the earth, seeing whom he can devour. All right. And so this wisdom and this knowledge, get that too, is going to be that which sustains us in those days to come. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What times? These times right now. Really all times, but especially these times right now, these end times. These end days. And strength of salvation and strength of salvation. Salvation from what? Salvation from the nuclear destruction that's going to come to America, Babylon the Great, man, by way of missiles from other nations, from the other nations. The nations are going to be mad, man, at this whore that rides the beast back, right? And it reads, Isaiah 33:6, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is his treasure. So we are to fear the Lord, right? That fear goes into mostly a deep respect. And also, straight up fear, man. The Lord can get down and get terrible and nasty, and he's about to in these coming days. Like I mentioned about the temptation. Satan goes around tempting. He's going to tempt with money. That basic universal income. That's knocking at the door. The miracles. Through his technology, his so-called science, his so-called medicine. Which is pharmakia. Pharmakia is really witchcraft, man. They formulate these so-called medicines in a laboratory, in a setting that's not even in an environment that's not even one that we live in. Why? Because they can't control all the variables that go on. They don't have that gift, man. They're not Israel, man. They're not Jake. Jake has that gift, that connection with Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And through Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, we get those mysteries, those secrets, as the scriptures say. The Lord shows us a true and better way, and that's what's going to happen. In these scriptures speak on how this world is coming to an end. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. Is the beginning of it that followeth. And this world is going out, and a new righteous rulership is coming in to show these other nations how to live peacefully with the world, with this earth, and how to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, the one true power. All right, going back to those temptations, we got the chip, or that integrated circuit that they want to put into you, man. They want to control you by way of frequencies, So we got a lot of patience, man. Patience goes into suffering. We got a lot of suffering to endure, but the scriptures speak on how the Lord will make us finer, like fine gold, through our patience and our suffering. All right, this is grab Revelation 13 and 10 real quick. Okay, this is book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So this so-called white man, the Edomite, is going to go into captivity for bringing the Lord's chosen nation into captivity. The apple of the Lord's eye. He that killeth with the sword, and we're certainly killed with the sword every day. You got murders that aren't even televised. I had somebody in my family had the nerve to post the Virginia Tech shooting where somebody died, and it was a little like damsel in distress Edomite crying, like the world had ended. And this thing happens every day, all day long, in Jake's community. That's a part of our curses, man. Curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. You know, our eyes shall be evil toward our brother, man. And also Esau just goes around slaughtering our people, man. Hey, but nobody dies being innocent. So this is also, let's continue to read on. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So Esau is going to be shattered to pieces, as the scriptures say, with that scepter, man. All right. When we get into rulership, all right, here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So this is what we patiently wait for. The saints are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that may not look like those peoples. May not look like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. May look like the other nations. All right, let's go to Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So this is going into the temptation of Satan, the ultimate temptation, which is that RFID integrated circuit that they want to put inside of you. This is the reward for those who take that. If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, which that's what that is. It's a mark, or charagma, in his forehead or in his hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. All right, that lake of fire, man. Those missiles, man. You know, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Man, that's forever and ever, man. You're going to be burning in that lake of fire for a long time. The Lord can control time, man. You have your ass sitting off in there getting burnt up, and it'll feel like, years on years on years, man. Verse 12, Revelation 14:12, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. This is the patience, man. This is what we patiently suffer to see come to fruition, man. Hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom.